tutorial. Today we're going to be showing you how to use the new AWS CloudWatch Klib. If you've used Nanos on Amazon before, you might know that we already have a CloudWatch Klib, but that is for sending metrics, not logs. This one sends logs, and it actually reuses the same Klib, just adds in extra functionality. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to show you the little web server first. So just like all of our tutorials, simple little web server, says test, and then we have this icount. We're just going to increment it on each request so we can kind of see it in action. Let's go ahead and I'm going to delete what I have, right? Just to set a clean slate here. And then we're going to do ops image create t-aws, pass in our config, which I'll show you in a second. Z US West 1 because I'm in California. All right, so this oh well, it helps to delete this first, right? So we're going to delete it. All right, so it's done deleting. Now we can go ahead and upload a new copy of this. And you can see that it quickly uploaded pretty fast. And in this second screen, you can see the AWS logs telling -test, which is a log group, -- follow. So I'll show you that once we actually create the instance. So let's go ahead and create it. So ops instance create, pass in the config, which like I said, I'm going to show you. All right, so it's going to create a security group. It's up and running. I'm going to go ahead and start this tel file, but then we can kind of look at the config. So the config is important here, right? We have klibs of CloudWatch and TLS. We want to listen on port 8080, and we have the cloud config. Nanos test is the bucket I'm using, which you actually don't really need in AWS because we actually load to EBS volumes. Instance profile you do need for this config. CloudWatch agent server role, pretty self-explanatory there. Essentially, this just gives permission so we can actually use CloudWatch. So you can pass in any IAM here. So you can see over here on the right screen, by the way, it just popped up. Now that instance was created a lot faster than what it took over here. You can see this min metrics interval of 5. After it boots, checks into the metadata server, then every 5 seconds it'll pop it over. I'm going to come back to this, but I just wanted to hit it with some requests real quick just so we can kind of see this in action. And then I'll explain the rest. So instance list, so there's an IP. It's kind of cut off here because I'm split screened. But we can send it a few requests, right? And then watch as they roll in. Back to this config, the manifest pass-through, we're specifying CloudWatch, and look, these requests just came in as they're told. But anyways, let's go through this config. So the min metrics interval is set to 5 seconds. You can change this, to whatever you think is good. I think the default is 5 seconds on normal Linux VMs. Obviously, we're running Nanos here. And then these are 2 settings that you can set. The log group of en-test, and you can see I plugged that in here. And then the log stream of my log stream. Now, if these aren't set, we can just use same defaults. And so that's particularly useful if, say, you don't want to set log stream. It'll just inherit the instance domain, which is a really easy way of just having automatic logging set up. And as you can kind of see, if we continue to hit this with request, we'll continue to see more stuff come in through the logging. But and then there they are. So, and as you can see, this was all sequential too. So this is a really simple demo of using AWS CloudWatch. If you want to try it before the next version, you can do you can do this guy, this Nanos version, right? 857D37F. So as you can see, I just yanked this from the commit here, and we actually build Nanos versions for every commit that you have, and we keep them for like, I don't know, 20 days or something. So it's very easy to test out new functionality without actually upgrading your Nanos version. All right, till next time. See you later. Bye.